Hi y'all, I'm Rabina and this is Lola and welcome back. If you saw my Plan With Me video, then you know that I have set out to do monthly challenges for myself this year. The first challenge of the year is going to be decluttering. I'm going to declutter my social media, my closets, my pantries, everything. And the first thing we're going to do is my office. I don't get that much junk mail since I moved to the country, but somehow I still get a ton of paperwork. They go to the living room, then they end up in a bag. That bag comes here, and then they just sit. So today we're going to go through all those papers. I'm either going to recycle, file, or I'm going to scan in a bunch. Like I have a bunch of flyers or handouts that I received at different things that I want to keep the information, but I don't need to have the paper copy of it. So I'm going to scan those into a file on my computer. And then when I go to declutter my computer, I will put those in the right spots. So join me and let's get cleaning. This is a box for my laptop that I got 2 years ago. Why do I still have this box? This is ridiculous. A Christmas card from someone I haven't talked to in 3 years. I did business with them once, got on their mailing list, and there we go. This magazine, I think it's every month every month. And normally I go through it to see if there's any recipes in there I like, and they had a bunch of recipes this time, but they were all for Thanksgiving dishes that I already know how to make, so there's no point in keeping this or tearing any of that out and keeping it. So this is what I'm bad at. There's a box of receipts. And I end up with boxes and bags of receipts that I'm like, okay, I'll go through it later. So I'm going to put these in here just for now to sort them through. But after I've got all of this in some kind of organized fashion, I am going to go through these boxes. So not to worry. Okay, so this thing, it's a perfect example. I got this. It's a garden planting chart that I got at a gardening show 2-3 years ago. And while the information's really good, I can get this online. I don't need to hang on to this piece of paper because God knows I've got plenty of others I need to keep. This place. I'm gonna go visit it this year. It's 3 hours down the road from me, but I totally want to go there. But I have this, a new one, because this is from 21. Oh, 22. But still, I should be getting a new one any day. was a bag of trash inside another bag. I have really got to do better this year about just throwing it away or recycling it or burning it or whatever. This is from when I was on the front cover of our local paper back in 2012. Oy. And this is the ad I ran in the magazine in 2012. finished going through all the bags, the boxes, and this lovely tote that I had stuck in my cabinet. I still have all this stuff to go through. This stack is all bills and mail that I need to go through, see if I need to keep any of it. And this pile here is, it's mostly library stuff and manuals to different pieces of equipment, printers, lights, or what have you. So I need to go through all of that. But this, y'all, this right here, that is all the stuff that's going either in the trash or recycling or the burn pile. So I'm pretty happy with the result. I mean, that was a lot done, and it took all of the day to do it. Even poor Lola's worn out. But I think I'm going to stop there for tonight because, quite frankly, I'm over it. But I will come back. I need to get some boxes or something because I don't have a file cabinet in here. I don't know if I want a file cabinet in here, but I mean, I have this cabinet back here, so maybe I can get some of those magazine rack things. I don't know what you call them, where they stand up and you put magazines and stuff. So maybe I can do something like that in there, or get some pretty storage boxes and just put all the bills and stuff that I do have to keep in there. And then I can finally use my desk. So thanks for joining me. Another one of the items on my declutter list is decluttering all these apps on my phone. I've downloaded these and I even updated most of them because I don't use them anymore. And, you know, not that it's a major deal getting in the way of me doing anything because I've got plenty of memory on my phone. I just don't want to have to look at it. I don't want to see anything that is not absolutely necessary. And these apps that I clearly do not use are not necessary. I currently have 3 pages of apps on my phone. I would like to get that knocked down and hopefully organize it a little bit better. But, you know, even though it's electronic and it's small already, there's no need to keep apps or whatever on your phone that you don't need. I think my contact list might be next. But after I do this, I'll still have to do my iPad because even though I download them on one, they go on both. But then when I delete, they only delete from the one, which is kind of a pain in the butt. But this is me cleaning out my phone, and after I'm done with this, we will move on to the next item on my declutter list. One of the items on my declutter list is my stash of vitamins. And as you can see from this box, I have great aspirations of being healthy and taking my supplements. I just apparently just like to buy them and not actually take them because they have been sitting in this box since I moved 3.5 years ago. So I need to go through these and toss out the ones that are expired and start taking the ones that are not, because this is a lot of money down the drain. And just off the bat, I can see this one's from Young Living. It expired July of 2021. So 2 years ago, I should have thrown this out, but it still sat in this box. This is still in the plastic. I haven't even used it. And there's no expiration date on this, so I can at least still use this. Sounds like I used this one a bit. Yeah. July of 2013, people. That was 3 houses ago. I moved this bottle for 3 houses. This one's still good. Still good. This club isn't even around anymore, but hey, I got the water bottle. $2013. That's crazy. 2013. Apparently somewhere around 2012, 2011, I decided I was going to get really healthy and start taking my supplements, and I didn't. This is still full. I think that's a lot number because I bought it in 2019, so it couldn't have expired the year that I bought it. So that one's good. Do you see that price tag? $20. Had 90 of them. Okay, so I took maybe half of these. But look at that date. Can you see that date? August of 2011. That was 4 houses ago. 4 houses ago, I could have thrown these away and not had to worry about packing them and hauling them and had room for other stuff. That is why I'm doing this. There's no reason for me to have these sitting around collecting dust when I'm clearly not going to take them. These are going into trash. That's crazy. The rest of this stuff goes in the kitchen, and I will tackle that when I do my kitchen declutter. On to the next. Thanks, y'all. Another one of the items on my declutter list is my towels. This is a picture of the cabinet that I made to go over the toilet in this house. It's made from an old antique window that I repurposed into a cabinet. And as you can see, they don't fit very well in there. So I'm going to go through. I've had some of these towels since college, which was a very, very long time ago. So some of them are not in great shape, and some of them are like this guy. It's ripped and frayed. There's no need to keep this in here. This can go in the shop, and it'll be much more useful out there than it is to have it stuffed in a cabinet and be embarrassed to pull it out by accident if a guest needs a towel. And then I don't have to worry about using a good towel in the shop and ruining that. So this way I'll have dedicated towels for out there. So this one's going out there for sure. Let's see the state of this one. And while I'm doing that, why don't you comment below and tell me how you fold your towels. I've always done this little half fold, then the triple fold, but you tell me how you do yours. probably could have been a little bit pickier on what I put out in the shop, but I don't have that many washcloths, and I do need to go get some. And in all reality, if I had the money, I'd buy all new towels. These I got in 1997, and then the rest of them I got. There used to be a store called Mervin's. I don't know if you have that in your area, but they closed, I think, 13, 14 years ago. They closed all the locations here, and that's when I went and bought all these towels on clearance. So I have no new towels in the last decade, but they aren't cheap. The good ones aren't cheap anyways. So I'll keep the ones that are in good shape, and hopefully over the year I can maybe phase them out and get a whole new stock of towels. But as of now, let me put these in the cabinet and I'll show you the difference that clearing out just this little stack, I hope, will make. So somebody here isn't very impressed with this. She's ready for bed, so I guess I will cut this off here. Thanks all. Well, that made a huge difference. I can actually close the cabinet door now, and I even have a little bit of room up there. I'm tempted to go buy the new towels to fill up that space, but I'm not going to. But at least this is another item checked off my declutter list. Okay, so this one I'm kind of embarrassed to show y'all, but it is on my list, and that is to declutter this table. This is my catch-all table. We all have one, but mine is just to the extreme, as you can tell. So I've got two boxes over here. One is for the outside, so like light bulbs and screwdrivers. They need to go outside, so I'll put them in that box and take them outside and put them where they go. And then the other one is a box of stuff that needs to go into like my office or my craft room. So here goes nothing. Y'all remember how I went through my vitamins and threw away stuff from 2011 and 2013? Well, these are meal supplement drinks that I got, and they expired in 2016. More vitamins. can't believe it, I actually have a kitchen table. A lot of the stuff goes outside. This little box goes in my office. And this is laundry I need to do. But other than that, I mean, this isn't bad, y'all. I mean, I thought it was gonna be a lot worse than it was, but at least it's done. And I am done with the first week of my declutter challenge. How did y'all do? Did you set yourself a goal for this new year? If you did, comment down below. Let me know what it was. I'd love to see what it is. And I will see you all next time. Thanks, y'all. Bye.